Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Noob To Pro series. If you haven't watched the first part, I'm gonna link it in the info box below. And yeah, you can see that I got from 25 to 64. And the thing for me for not recording that is it's because it's hours and hours upon hours of farming. So I'm gonna quickly tell you a few things that I learned along the way, a few things that, you know, will maybe help you, maybe not, I don't know, we'll get there. And then we're gonna try to work towards our first rebirth. So let's go. Now for the people knowing me, I do free-to-play content. I don't buy, usually, depending on the game though and depending on what's going on, but I usually don't buy any of these packs. I want to see how well and how good you can progress in certain games. And once I'm actually done with all that, then I usually do a would you play or should you play episode where I'm gonna talk about on how hard a game is, basically to give a full review on it. So this is the second part. Once I reached level 25, I got down here into the cave and I started fighting these bats. And there's one really annoying thing about these bats, and you've just seen it, is that people kind of get dazed by them, and it's really annoying. The only time I now fight them is because I can one-shot them. Other than that, I really don't like it. Now once I actually beat those, I went to the slimes, and the slimes also are pretty good. They only have a heal effect, and while they have the heal effect, they don't attack you, so that's actually pretty nice. You don't necessarily take too long to actually take them down. And once I got done with all of that, I became quite a bit stronger, and I went to the copper zombies. And the copper zombies, you actually stay for quite some time. I mean, I still profit off of them if I like get all 4 down, but it's not that much anymore. But I stuck around here since, you know, level 50 to like almost level 60, to be honest. There's another way, you know, there's 2 ways. This one leads to the spiders, which I'm at right now. And down here, actually, you can get to the skeletons. And the good thing about the skeletons, what they do is they at one point actually drop a spear, and that spear is actually pretty good. They do, because I was a little bit, what was I saying? I was a little bit confused on where to get the other copper parts, because the copper parts were only up until here, but I was missing the leggings and the boots. Well, at least the leggings, I think. Because people told me that the king boots, they're actually they're actually good. That's what I wanted to say. Today I have a little bit of a brain lag, you know. So yeah, you can stick around the skeletons here for quite some time, because you can see that even though I'm level 64, I'm still, you know, I still need a little bit of time to actually take them down. But it's not necessarily good anymore to chill around here, because with the copper zombies, you can actually gather 4 of them and then beat them at the same time, which is really good. So either way, it doesn't really matter. I think the skeletons give more EXP, but if you really want to do what I'm doing right now and like grab them, because they don't always fully take full aggro, you know, I don't know. People just told me it's better to, you know, fight 4 of these at once instead of 1 skeleton. But for me personally, I enjoyed fighting the skeletons more. So it's gonna be up to you. Here's also another info that I wanted to give you that people told me about as well. So each item carries a little bit of weight to it. You can see that this item has 3.60, and the more you wear, which means if you just put random weapons into your slots, the heavier you will become. And the heavier you will be, the slower you will run. So that was a really important information that I got there. So for you guys, just try to put 1 weapon in there, perhaps 1 shield. I mean, if you even don't use a shield, you can even take the shield out to be even faster in running, as you can see now. And this is what the speed will tell you. The more it goes to the blue, the lighter you are, and the more it goes to the red, the heavier you are. So yeah, I'm gonna re-equip my shield because whatever, I sometimes actually use it. But anyways, the skeletons, man, they're not bad, they're not bad. You're gonna get some more items there, and again, try to fight them as long as you can until you get the spear, because the spear is actually really good. It has quite a bit of attack speed. I mean, it's still at this stage, it's not amazing, but it's still pretty good. You can also see that you are actually able to get a shield here as well, so make sure to grab that. Alright, let's talk about skill distribution. I actually went for a little bit of a hybrid, because you will need some HP to survive, and you notice that it's straight from the beginning as well, because the less you have in it, the more you die, and the more you die, the longer the entire game takes. I don't know about the end game. Maybe in the end game it's a little bit different, same as Slasher Blade Loot, because in the end game you just go full strength because all of the items that you wear basically carry you with the HP that you have, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, don't put anything in here. Don't put anything into walk speed. It just doesn't make any sense at this stage. Alright, let me grab a few of these guys here. This is usually how I do it. Since I have a lot of defense, I'm just going to be able to take the hits, but as you can see, it just takes quite some time to gather them all together. And once you got them, you can then take them out. Take a look at my EXP bar. That was actually a pretty significant rise just for that, you know. It's pretty good. Now, I don't know if this guy actually can take out the spiders. I don't think he can. Oh, there's the spider boss. I can't beat it. Now, where I'm at right now is at the spiders. So what I usually do is I'm going to grab 2 spiders. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, he's, yeah, is he gonna? He's not. Okay, so usually what I can do right now, and I'm fully free to play. I'm also gonna tell you if you want to cash in on the game. I'm gonna tell you which to cash in on. So I'm gonna take out 2 of the spiders here. I don't know. This one might actually be a little bit harder, but I think I should I think I should have this. Like, I don't think it's gonna be too much. Take a look at the EXP bar as well. EXP is doing pretty okay on spider. Now let me tell you one thing, and that is very important. Oh, is that spider actually gonna? No. Let me tell you one thing, and that is really important. In this game, there is no fast. So if you think somewhat in some way you're gonna be like, oh, how to level up fast? It's not fast. I mean, there's a few things that you can do to speed up the process a little bit, and that would be in cashing in. But other than that, the game is extremely slow. And for the person that really enjoys a long grind, and by the way, don't be this guy. I just wanted to let you know, don't be that guy. Because the thing though is with this PK system where you can run around and just kill everybody once you leave the safe zone, you don't really gain anything out of it other than a bad experience for the player. So I don't do that. I usually don't kill anybody. If they would give you like points for it and you could spend it somewhere, it would be a different talk. Then PvP makes sense. But other than just being an annoying piece of beep, you know, I don't recommend doing it. I just don't recommend doing it because it will destroy many people's, you know, players' experience. And I think that's also why the game has some downvotes, because people just run around effortlessly killing people for no reason whatsoever. And the amount of times that I got, you know, killed made me want to quit the game quite often. So don't be that person. Be a good person. Try to help other people. Okay, so let's quickly talk about the stuff where you could cash in at one point. So the bronze suit, even if you're in the beginning, it could make sense a little bit, but overall, I don't know. I mean, what is my stuff right now? Yeah, it's 16. Yeah, it's not really that crazy, but you could technically cash in on these 2 here on the night suit and stuff. But the stuff that's gonna be helping you in the long run, because at one point these suits and the bronze suit and stuff, the night suit is not gonna be good. So the thing that's really making sense here is the attack one, the health one, and the EXP one. These are the ones that I think are the most useful things. Having doubled twice the attack is pretty OP. Same goes for the health, so also not a bad one. So that's what I would do if I would cash in on something, but yeah, that's totally up to you. Now, I did tell you this in the previous video that even though you can kill all of these guys here, sometimes it's better to just go back a few mobs and just take them out as well, because you can actually take them out faster. So you can see here I actually leveled up from that, so that's pretty nice. Alright, and this is what you got. This is where we are gonna be at. This is my second part out of this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go further and further and further, and I'm gonna tell you how things work. A friend of mine actually helped me a little bit. That's how I got the spider leg and the spider shield recipe. I'm gonna talk about this at a later stage, because right now I still can't take any one of these guys out yet, none of these bosses, so I will have to wait until I get stronger. Yeah, it's difficult. If you want to progress fast, it's probably easier running around maps asking people for help. The only thing that you have to kind of think about is that you have to be the right level to equip the items. If there's somebody going out there that helps you, there've been 2 people in particularly that helped me a little bit out with the spiders here in the beginning, so that was nice, but I still had to level up to level 50. So the spiders are level 50, and the item stuff at the B zone is going to be level 60. So yeah, you will have to get the levels first. So even though people will maybe push you, maybe help you grind for items, you will need to have these levels first. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the Noob To Pro series. This is part 2 out of it. Don't know how far we're gonna go with this one. You guys seem to enjoy it a little bit, so that makes me happy. I read all of the comments that you guys throw out there. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to give it a like and a comment. And let me tell you one thing. If you, this is not like a thing where I'm just gonna go like, yeah, a like, a comment, yada, yada, yada. This really helps the algorithm. So if you want to see more of it, and you will comment and I will reply to it, the algorithm, you know, it kind of learns and it knows that people are actually interacting with the videos, so that really helps me. And since my channel is still a small channel, I have big dreams, big plans, and I upload daily. You know, I never let anything out. I always try to help everybody and please everybody with videos. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and yeah, bye.